Here we are, Talkin Torque, and we're going to talk about Speedway. Western Springs, what the fuck is happening there?
What is happening, Steve? It's been a bit of a drawn-out, behind closed doors thing. Obviously, the council are looking for submissions to basically kick the 100-and-something-year-old tradition of Western Springs out, head to Waikaraka Park. Everybody's got different opinions. I know you've got some family history there with the football club, etc. Reality is it was costing a lot of money to keep going. Bill Buckley supported it for a number of years. The new promoter turned up and went, what's going on here? And hence the Waikaraka Park thing.
Yeah, you know, it can only last so long, right? And I get it. I get that Speedway, the fans want Speedway to be there. I want Speedway to stay. Ultimately, I'd love it to be status quo. But business sense, you just said Bill Buckley poured money into it, and everybody's pouring money into it. Now we've got Mr. Ali Williams and his entourage coming along, and they want to spend a whole shitload of money. I was on the understanding of Mr. Part owner of Auckland Football Club, our man from America, owns the Vegas Knights, was going to build us a new stadium downtown, but obviously he's reneged on that a little bit, and now he's going to throw this money into Western Springs because the council want to do all that. I get it. I get the whole picture.
Very political, eh? Very political.
Auckland Speedway. We're going to go to Waikaraka Park.
Yep. New name, Auckland Speedway, but they're going to they've got a draft calendar out, 30-odd meetings. Some are Waikaraka, some are Auckland Speedway, which is cool. They're ripping the place apart. The old Doomer concrete walls and stuff, they've been there for 100 years. Hey, let's hope it succeeds. But they're leaving a lot of history behind at Waikaraka Park, at Western Springs.
Well, I mean, and nobody in the world has a problem with, apart from if you're in Europe, you can't pull history about New Zealand. They don't really give a shit.
Oh yeah, they cancel it.
They just cancel it.
Yeah.
You know, positive. We go to Auckland, we go to Waikaraka Park, and we're going to have Auckland Speedway. You don't want to go to see stock cars, but next week you can go see
sprinters.
You can see whatever. Mr. Chip Man, Mr. Hot Dog Man, you're going to sell a lot of hot dogs and chips over that period of time.
Yes,
not
sir.
just 12 events at Speedway.
Western Springs, yes.
At Western Springs.
Yep.
The new stadium, proposed new stadium, and I get it, right?
Yeah, it'll be cool. And we're all, I don't know, we're all living in the past a little bit. All the good times we've had at Western Springs, and but sooner or later things have got to change. So we wish them all the best, of course.
What are we going to do about my beloved Ponsonby Rugby Club? I mean, I got family history in rugby in the Ponsonby Rugby Club. My dad was club captain for many years.
You were the orange boy?
I was the orange boy. Well, not Donald Trump. I wasn't that orange.
I know.
But are they going to keep the Ponsonby Rugby Club there? If this new stadium goes ahead, and the proposal, we've all seen the photos. It's a beautiful stadium. It's a beautiful park. They've done it right. The end of the stadium looks out. There's the sun going down over the west. It's not big enough. Nothing's big enough. We got bigger stadiums, but we don't fill them. So what's big enough? What's too small? Eden Park. How often do we fill that? Don't worry about that. This new stadium, 13,000 people with the new amphitheatre up the back, can have concerts. Do we leave it status quo and do nothing with it? Or do we upgrade it, build this new stadium, move Speedway, dirt racing, out to this universal? But
I don't know. You've split the vote there, haven't you? That's the deal.
It's a business owner looking at a business sense.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately Bill Buckley. If you want Western Springs to be viable, you will probably have to have an event there at least every second weekend for the calendar year.
And it's never going to happen.
And it's never going to happen because the community does not want that to happen. There is no parking, there's no infrastructure, there's not even a train to get close to there, there's no buses, there's no bus lanes, there's nothing.
It's a big subject, yeah.
So they never proposed to do anything to make it work.
Oh, well, we wish them all the best, of course. Any track's a good track. Look what's happened to Pukekohe. It's just a crying shame. But Waikaraka Park, the new home of Auckland Speedway. Bring it on, I say, because otherwise we're going to have no track. So that's definitely worse than a track that some people don't like. One thing's not going to change: hot dogs and chips.
Haha. Do you like vinegar on your chips?
Yeah. I like Speedway sauce, great stuff.
I know.
Slathered all over my
I know, but
hot
I'm
dog.
getting a little bit pissed that they're watering down the malt vinegar.
Oh,
you
there
know,
you
I
go.
go there, I like a little bit of malt vinegar again, because at the end of it, you drink the malt vinegar out of the bottom and the slurry of the soggy potatoes.
Has that stunted your growth, do you think?
Probably. I've never thought of it that way. I've never thought of it that way.
Speedway sauce, yes.
Because I'm a fan of malt vinegar,
Oh, there you
pickled
go.
onions and everything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I like
That's
pickled
where it's happened.
onions. Yeah, anyway.
You should be a doctor.
Oh.
Anyway, that's enough of his bullshit. We're going to move on
I am a
to
doctor.
what's in the shop.
What is in the shop, Steve?
Well, it's been a big, busy time actually, because last time I spoke to you, I says, you're going to go to Bathurst. Are you going to go to Bathurst? Let's just get this out in the open.
Still theoretically.
Theoretically,
yeah.
why aren't you going? If you don't go, why aren't you going? Money? Okay, we need a sponsor.
We're
so what
working on a
happened
couple
down?
right as we speak.
So what happened down in prize giving last week? Flogging the flog, flogging the fog.
Yes.
Was that all about making some money?
No, that was
Okay, well, let's
having
get out
a
of
good,
the
just
way.
letting the hair down and the pants down and a few other things, and we had a great time.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got all the Fogmeister's car in here. We're getting that repaired ready because he's a famous person for not getting it here on time, and we have to rush, and all the boys got to rush. So we've got a bit of downtime right now. We're getting it all done. But what we do have on this side is we have the infamous DJR 06 Cosworth. We've been blessed and given the opportunity to restore this car. This car was unfortunately caught in a fire down in Terratonga a number of weeks ago, and the owner of the car has entrusted us. And I give him full credit because he's come from Christchurch and he's driven past a number of shops which are high quality shops from Christchurch to here. So I thank this particular person, and we will take very good care of this car. Over the next little course of our entertainment and Floghead and myself talking, we're going to update you and tell you how we're going to fix this car and the process through. So if you've got any questions, please do let us know if you want to know anything on the process of what we're doing. We'll give you our best process.
Lots of bog, I would say.
No bog.
No bog.
No bog.
But like my car, you see, no bog.
Yeah, it's had more hits than fucking Elvis, I tell you. So we don't worry about him.
Very special car, though, Stephen. Well done for attracting quality repair work and an iconic car in New Zealand and Australian motorsport. So.
And we will take.
Luckily, it's not rooted, is it? It's not.
It's when I see the photos. When I seen the photos of when they sent the photos, I was not horrified.
Unlike some of my photos, perhaps.
Your photos I just delete.
Or videos.
And then you ask for help and I delete.
Hold on.
And you phone me and I don't answer. It's a common thing here.
Oh.
But
winning and spinning.
Winning and spinning.
Yeah.
But we will do the best we can, and we will talk you through the process. So it's a little bit of educational. Any questions, by all means, you just let us know and we'll inform you on how we can do it.
What else is going on?
Well, we've got old Cormac Murphy's car over there. He's rip, shit and bust. He had another crack at 86s this year. Did okay. It's a tough class, that class.
It is a tough class, yep.
I don't think he's got Dad's aggression
Who would want that?
to get in there, really, because...
5 fucking minutes! Yeah.
Well, true story, right?
Love him to death, old Gregory, but...
Mate, but you've got to have... Motorsport, you got to have some aggression.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's
they call it the red mist, and certainly you get it, right?
Yep.
And I don't think the two boys have got that little anger part that
probably
Dad's got.
lovely boys. Take after their mother, not like their father who can,
They are
Anyway.
They are gentlemen. They are gentlemen. Let's just put it straight out there. Over in the far corner there, we've got obviously the Steel Stallion. We had to name the Steel Stallion because we weren't allowed to call it the Ford Mustang because Ford didn't want us going there as the Ford Mustang. So
That
we,
was one of
on
the
the
coolest
on the
Mustangs
12th hour as we're loading it into the container, we get a call from Unique Performance in Texas. They were building the Eleanors, and they said you can't call it an Eleanor, you can't call it a Ford, you can't call it anything. So we called it the Steel Stallion. That car was taken to Vegas in 2006, debuted as the first ever car to be presented in the SEMA car show
Full
in
steel.
raw steel. We actually were way out of our depths. We had no idea what the fuck we were doing. We were just a bunch of cowboys going there and thought this is pretty cool.
Knew what you're doing with the car, but
We knew what we were doing.
not with the rest of it.
No, we hadn't even seen media. We hadn't seen.
You've been to America before?
A couple of times before that, but had never been to a trade show. And the good part about it, when you look back, we actually stayed in the top 5 of the media conference for the whole remaining time, 4 days of SEMA. So that's been given. That's a bit of a brand name for us. It's a bit of a showpiece. Out the back, we're working on an Apache truck, bare steel, been to the dippers. It's on a roadster shop chassis, so it's a bit of a hot rod. We've been doing classic cars and hot rods for a number of years now. We've got lots of cars out there. We've sort of slowed down on it, but we're sort of getting back into a little bit. Particular customers have got various car collections, and we look after those customers. They want the job, we can present the job. Hence why old DJR06 has made its way from Christchurch.
Come to see Daddy. And are you, well, you got my car in here, so you've got on a big machine here. Are you going to take the 2-inch chassis drop that was apparently done when it was built? It had a 2-inch chassis drop.
Surreptitiously cheating Angus Fogg.
That's me. Yep.
No, because
no, just leave it as it is.
Because those people that actually think you can drop a body over a unibody without putting another chassis on it, they're half-wits.
They're pulling themselves. Yes.
They have no idea.
Yes.
In all accounts, I can tell you here, fair and square, that car is a 1970 Mustang. True and correct. Nothing is body-wise, chassis-wise, anything-wise has ever been changed.
She's legit. Unlike the driver.
The driver's left field. But all in all, the car is legit. So we got a number of projects on the go right now, but hey, that's what we got happening today and tomorrow.
That's awesome. Well done to Moselle for putting it out there and getting these cool cars in and keeping them alive, because the art is dying. The art of you can bolt a guard on or a bumper or whatever, but the art of actually restoring a car that's physically being damaged back to minter, that's a bit of an ask.
Yeah, and one of the trickier parts of repairing a race car is that it's got a roll cage inside it. So the roll cage will flex, but won't bounce back, where the rest of the car will bounce and bounce back. So now we're trying to pull a car in a chassis rail where the roll cage is actually holding it. So there's kudos to our staff here, and the whole crew here at Moselle, and we're a great culture, is all about skill set, and we've got the skill set to fix anything. So.
Well done.
So that's...
long may it last.
Well, hey...
Uncle Steve.
Don't crash your car, son.